next? They're using their power, which gives them a dagger. Now this armor means that their dagger is going to last for 2 turns, or rather for 2 hits whenever they use it, and it's going to do 1 damage. So she, as a hero, can attack whenever she wants, but the same rules apply. If she attacks a minion, then she too will take damage. Of course, if she attacks me, she takes no damage, so that's usually what that is used for. So, a River Crocolisk. Let's give it charge. And let us attack Valeera and end the turn. See what goes on next. And if they use their power while they already have a dagger, then it makes the dagger do 2 damage. So it's quite a powerful power as hero powers go, but she probably won't use it again. She probably wants to play some actual cards, because as you have seen, if you get a 1-up on minions, this could all very quickly go south. Okay, it looks like they are... But if she does, she will take the 3 damage from my Crocolisk. She's chosen not to do that. She has used the coin, which means... Okay, so what is she planning to do with that? She must be attacking me then, because my Crocolisk only has 1 health. She has no reason to do that. Looks like she's doing nothing. If she dilly-dallies too long, this line here will turn into a fuse, and if it gets to the bottom, she will lose her turn, and I will get... Okay, so she did needlessly poison her dagger to attack something with not much health. That's fine. I'm not gonna moan. Right. See, I want to shoot that thing, but I guess I can do that next turn. I'd rather have a minion ready to go, because if I play my Beastmaster next turn, I can give that 4 attack, 9 health, and taunt, making it a very powerful turtle indeed. So, as much as I'd like to immediately neutralise that threat, I can take a few hits. I'd rather play the long game, as it were. Not that these games last long, obviously. Hearthstone is casual friendly, the matches don't last that long, which is good because there are some card games that last forever. This is not one of them, which she wonders. Okay, so yes, I'm going to take a hit. What's she going to do with the rest of her mana? If anything. I'm just going to rearrange my headset. You remember how this goes. I haven't made videos in a few months, but you remember how this goes. Okay, so she's gotten a super duper dagger, and she... Oh! Sap. Return an enemy minion to its owner's hand. So that's a shame. That's basically like insta-killing my minion, except I get the minion back. So, get rid of that thing. And while I'd love to have my super turtle now, thanks to her sap, I am going to have to use another turn getting my turtle back out there. That's okay. Just going to rearrange my headset again, because that was painful on the old face. Alright.
Never know what hit.
Nightblade deals 3 damage to me, but that's fine. I still have plenty of health. Now it's my turn. So... there we go. The taunt has happened. So I'm going to attack her. See, I would get rid of that minion, but that minion now has to attack me, which means she's going to waste her time attacking my turtle and dying, rather than my turtle wasting its turn killing it and taking damage. So I've got some damage on Valeera that I wouldn't have gotten had I killed that Nightblade, to basically the same effect, unless of course she has sap again. But, hopefully, it's not going to happen. Well, would you look at that? I said hopefully it's not going to happen. It did happen. I could have, nay, should have, guessed that such a thing would occur. But, you know, you
Yes, me and Mr. Bite.
you roll with the punches. Okay, so they're getting quite a few minions out there now. Question is, do I use my multi-shot or do I not? So, I'm gonna not. I am going to sort of get a super gorilla Well, not that super, but you know. It'll do. As long as I have something protecting me, I have the time.
Ready for action!
Okay, this is getting a bit scary on her side, so I do believe I will use the multi-shot next turn. Just to thin out her horde a little bit.
I've got a huge gun!
Ah. Unless they are now choosing to attack me. They will both die attacking me, but then they will get rid of the super monkey. Oh, they won't die attacking me, in fact. She will survive. So what, how is she, what, oh, hey, what's that? Oh, hey, ooh, okay.
One shot, one kill.
Okay, so obviously battle cries, they aren't affected by taunt. She doesn't have to shoot her starting arrow, but this minion horde is getting a bit thick now, so make it my turn please, so I can do something about this calamitous state of affairs. Okay, ooh, hey. You can't attack him, you have to attack him. So there you go, she's now taking too long. Alright, finish your turn though. Okay, good. So now it's my turn. A core hound. Of course, if I put my core hound out straight away, it's probably going to die a horrible death. Plus, I did want to use my multi-shot, so let's use that. Okay, that's all looking a bit more manageable. And we can get my Iron Fur Grizzly out, so this poor sucker can survive just a little longer, because he is going to have to reduce himself to 1 health. It's not the enemy turn, that is a graphical bug, so beta is indeed beta. What are they going to do now? As you can see, I managed to, oh, what are they doing? Assassinate, destroy an enemy minion. It was rather a powerful card, but then it did cost 5 mana, and hopefully they only have 1 of those. Okay, playing field just about level, though I do have a significant health advantage so far. So, I'm going to get out my Core Hound and shoot you. Now, because he has no minions out, my Core Hound is pretty much safe to sleep, unless, I don't know, that card is something horrible. Which means that next turn, my Core Hound will be the one in charge. And that's why it's important to get your minions out before they get their minions out.
Me and Mr. Bite.
Because you can get sort of stuck in a trap of putting your minions out and they die while they're still asleep. Okay, so that has charge, which means you can attack straight away, but it does only have 2 attack. Pardon me. 2 attack that they chose to use on me. Fair enough. Alright, I'm going to put out Raid Leader. I'm going to put out Crocolisk. And I'm going to put out Oasis Snapjaw. So, it's going to get you down to 3 health. Big hit, the crowd goes wild. So unless she pulls out something impressive, then next turn I should be about ready to wrap this up. What is that last card you have? I'm afraid that's not the card that's going to win it for you. Go on, attack me all you want. Alright, that's my Raid Leader gun, which means the buff he had on the rest of the team is no longer occurring, but I don't need that buff anymore, really, do I? Go on, hit me all you want. Oh, I don't even get the killing blow. What a shame. Still, it all ends the same way. I am victorious. Which means I've done my quest, which means I get 40 gold. Excellent. Starving buzzard. Blah de blah. Right, so I'm just going to show you a few more features. Now that I've got the gold to enter Arena, I'll show you how that works, and I'll show you how to build decks as well. Let's build that Druid deck that I'm going to need for my quest. So my decks, new deck, let's go for Druid, Malfurion Stormring, you can see there. So let's look at my cards. Innovate, gain 2 mana crystals, that would be good for an early advantage, let's go for that. Give your hero 2 attack this turn and 2 armor, that sounds useful. Give a minion taunt and 2+2, that sounds very useful. Wild Growth, gain an empty mana crystal. Is that worth it for 2 mana? I'm not sure how that card works. I'm not going to commit to that card. Deal either 3 damage or 1 damage and draw a card. I can go for that. Healing Touch looks like it will be bloody useful. Of course, I can't fill up on cards. I can remove anything later on if I find I need space, though. So Mark of Nature all looks very good. That card is incredibly powerful. I've seen it in use. If you have a lot of minions on the table and then you use that, bam, you have minions forevermore. Starfire, deal 5 damage and draw a card. I guess I can't refuse. So 10 out of 30 of my cards are spell cards. That's, I'd say, a good mix. Let us pick something. So, what do I want? Early Taunt is always appreciated. Elven Archer, as you've seen, can pull some shit quite nicely. Of course, I don't want too many low-cost minions. You do want something beefy in your army as well. Let's see what we've got. Fairy Dragon seems useful because, you know, they can't just get rid of that with a card, they have to attack it with a minion, which suits me nicely. Ironfur Grizzly, always appreciated. I just like my taunts. Now, I'm probably not building a great deck here, guys. I am not a tactical genius, obviously. I'm just trying to do what I can do with what I know, which is not much. I'm sure if you went to a forum, you could find much better things. Ascending Shieldmaster is always good. Darkscale Healer, heals are always good. I'll give you another one, why not? Gurubashi Berserker, I've seen that used to great use, but I never quite get it to work out. So I'm going to get these Frostwolf Warlords, because they're very good. Yes, evil defecting Frostwolf, who have gone to Malfurion Stormrage, it's no good. Argent Commander, not the greatest stats, but Divine Shield means that when you hit them the first time, they take no damage. So you'd have to hit that twice to kill it. But is it worth it? We'll throw it in there anyway. What's the worst that can happen? Boulder Fist Ogre is a nice strong card. Let's see what else we've got here, though. Stormwind Champion is a beautiful card. So 2 Stormwind Champions and Lord of the Arena. That's what we're going to do. So I'm not going to show you the Druid in action. Oh, I'm going to show you the arena. So then you'll have seen basically every feature of this game, and I can wrap up my video. So, the purchase is complete, I've used my gold, now in the arena, which means you are going to have to see me building another deck. I'm sorry for this lull in action, so let's choose my hero. Let's go for Garrosh, someone you've never seen before. Thank you, Garrosh. So, basically it gives me 3 random cards each time, and I have to choose what card that is. So, Commanding Shout, that looks like a nice, good spell. Rampage also looks like a bloody good spell. Ooh, that is a nice tank. But is it what I want? Let's go for Rampage, because that looks like a good spell. I want to try and get as many spells as possible, because spells, they win this game a lot better than minions do. Stormwind Champion is nice. Shield Bearer, you see, does no attack, but they have to attack it, so that's a nice early bit of defense. That looks like it might be useful. Let's go for that again. Wind Fury. That means they can attack twice each turn. I'm going to go for the Argent Squire on this one. Stealth. Can't be attacked or targeted until it deals damage. Not very useful, and something that obviously I'm going to be attacking with. You see Stealth on things like Warlock Imps that grant a buff to their allies. That is very good. Whirlwind, deal 1 damage to all minions. That's going to be good. I see.